Bonjour, ciao, konnichiwa, how you doing? So I wanted to come up with a posting schedule for you guys so you could know when to expect a video from me, because recently I've just kind of been posting them as they've been ready. So I am creating a segment on this channel called Makeup Mondays. I'm going to be uploading a makeup related video, whether that be a tutorial, a haul, a favorites video, whatever. Let me know if you want to see any hair videos on this channel. I mean, I'm pretty much as passionate about hair as I am about makeup. I just kind of started this channel doing makeup and that's what I've been doing so far, but leave a comment down below if you would like to see some hair tutorials because I would love to do them for you. Tonight I'm going out to dinner and a movie with some friends, and I decided to do a nice natural glam look. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. I'm gonna be doing a nice little voiceover for you, so let's get to it, girl. Hey guys! I'm starting off with priming my eyes. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the color Light Ivory and just buffing that out with the Beauty Blender. It's important to set that concealer, so I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder over that. So for the eyeshadow, I'm using the Morphe 9N palette, and I'm starting off with this orangey brown transition shade on a big fluffy blending brush. Then starting to deepen up the crease, I'm taking this darker red shade on a smaller dome brush and focusing that a little bit lower. So I'm just doing this gradually, just adding a little bit of color and then blending it out, and just keep adding it until it's how you like it. Then I'm taking this chocolate brown eyeshadow in the number 10. This is a Kiko eyeshadow, and I'm focusing that close to the lash line, just again to deepen up the eye. Then I'm taking this Carly Bible palette, and I am using this copper eyeshadow as a lid shade. I didn't want the eyeshadow to look too orangey, so I picked up this more bronze shade in the Carly Bible palette. Even though it's a highlighter, I still use it as an eyeshadow. And then after that, I took this ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the color Might Be. This is actually a ColourPop highlighter, but I just loved the shade and I kind of wanted the lid to look a little bit brighter and shinier. So I thought it was the perfect color to add on top. And then I kind of added back in that chocolate brown just to make sure we didn't lose that intensity. Alright, so now onto the face. I'm using this e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. And then I'm taking this Argan Oil by Physicians Formula that has some gold glitter in it, and I just wanted to keep the skin looking very oily and dewy and fresh. So for foundation, I'm using the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation and the Wycon Natural Skin Foundation, and I'm just blending those two together on the back of my hand and then buffing it in with a beauty blender. I am mixing together the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Light and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the color Light Ivory, and I'm just going to be putting down the Maybelline concealer first and then putting a little bit of the Wet n Wild on top. This is just a way to build up the coverage and also create the right shade. So I am putting that under my eyes, on my chin, forehead, and down the bridge of my nose. And to set it, I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. I'm just kind of packing the powder in those areas, but I'm not gonna full on bake. I'm just gonna try to keep the powder minimal because I want it to be a more dewy look. So I'm taking a clean fluffy brush and I'm just kind of taking that powder from the under eye area and sweeping it across the rest of the face. I'm gonna be doing a cream contour today with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toffee. So I'm just carving out my cheekbone area and kind of sweeping the color up. And then I'm going across my forehead, and I'm concentrating the color a little bit more on my temple area to kind of draw the forehead in. And then I am lining my jawline and also down the sides of my nose. And to blend that in, I'm using this small stippling brush by Real Techniques. So for the nose, I decided to go back in with some concealer just to kind of clean it up to make sure that my whole nose just didn't look brown and to make sure it was more defined. And then to make sure it stayed, I just baked down the sides of my nose. So for blush today, I'm using the Milani Baked Blush in the color Luminoso. And after that, I'm just taking some translucent powder and lining that under where we put our contour to kind of clean up the color a little bit more. So now I'm going back to the eyeshadow on the lower lash line, and I'm taking that transition shade that we used with a pencil brush and just lining it all under my lower lash line. And then I'm taking a more precise brush with the darker red shade and just doing it a little bit tighter. Then for eyeliner, as per usual, I'm using the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, and I am just creating a nice little wing and drawing a line out and then connecting it back to my lid. I think I have found my new holy grail falsies, you guys. These are the Kiss Lily Lashes, and I cut the first 2 sections off of them. I wanted to go for a more flared out cat eye look. I felt like that would go with the style of the eyeliner that I did. So I'm just putting them on with some tweezers and then letting them dry before I apply some mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lashes in the Carbon Black, and I'm putting that on my top lashes and bottom lashes. For highlighter, you guys already know I'm using Champagne Pop, and I'm using a fan brush and just putting that on my cheekbones. I've been doing it above my eyebrows recently, and I really like how that looks. And then also I'm putting it on my chin, Cupid's bow, and on my nose. And for some reason, I just cannot do my makeup without adding this highlighter. This is the ColourPop highlighter in the color Flexitarian. So I'm just adding that to the bridge of my nose, my inner corners, and my brow bone. So now I'm using the MAC lipstick in the color Angel. And then on top of that, I'm going to be putting the ColourPop lip gloss in the color Fairy Floss. The MAC lipstick was a little bit too pink, so I wanted to add a nude shade on top, and then also I wanted this to be very glossy and natural looking. Then to set everything, I used the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and after that I realized that I completely forgot to fill in my eyebrows. I do not know how I skipped that step, but I'm just taking my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Taupe. So I'm just filling in my eyebrows, and then I'm going over them with the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Mascara to set them. And that is the complete natural glam look. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that this look inspires you to create your own look yourself. If it did, please take a picture and send it to me. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel. I will be posting a new video every Monday that is makeup related, and other videos too. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!